The Burt Show.
All right, we got an email here, and if you guys need any kind of advice in any way, we will send it on out to our Burt Show fam in our syndicated cities, our affiliates, and they're a lot smarter than we are, and they might be able to give you guys some advice. This one here, he's like in panic mode because he feels like his wife is damaging their daughter. He's not exactly sure how. He just knows that what he's seen doesn't feel right. And this is a very unique one that I have never seen before. Burt Show. How do I tell my wife she's doing damage to our daughter? Well, I don't know that as fact, but it seems like there will be some kind of social dysfunction later in our daughter's life if I let this go on, but my wife won't listen to me. Our daughter is 8. She is turning 9 in June. My daughter still asks to be carried by my wife, and my wife always does it. It's ridiculous. My daughter is healthy. Her mom and I are undersized, so my daughter is always the smallest in her class, but who cares? She's, in capital letters, 8. My wife doesn't think it's weird at all that my daughter is the only girl that still gets picked up into her arms after softball practice and carried to our car. If we're out shopping and my daughter gets tired, my wife will carry her. Did I mention she's almost 9? I've talked to her about it, and she makes me feel crazy. She says she'll only be this age once. Why rush her out of this stage? Now, her mother has tried to reason with her, and she won't have it. Is there anything anybody can say to her? Am I the only one that thinks this is nuts? I feel like I'm going crazy. 1-855-BURT-SHOW. I don't quite recall when we stopped carrying our kids. I mean, there's no expiration date on something like this, but I feel like it was like 5. I feel like when my kid wanted to get carried at like 5 years old, if it was like just out to a car or something like that, I think my exact words were, "Is there something wrong with your legs?"
Yeah, I can see you saying that.
Right? Or them reaching up when they're like 5 or 5.5 or something like that, and me going, no, that's not going to work. I don't ever remember this being a point of tension between my ex and I, but I feel like 5 was it. 9 feels late. How about you guys? 1-855-BURT-SHOW.
No, I mean 9 definitely feels late, and there is that day in that moment, and you may not remember it, that it'll be the last time you pick up your kid and like hold him and carry them like that. I don't see anything wrong with, if they're hurt and they need to be picked up and held and consoled, or if it's just a big hug and you're holding them. But like the visual of her after getting done with their softball game, again she's 8 or 9 in her uniform, and picking her up and like literally carrying her to the car. To me seems odd, but here's the thing: the mom is doing it. Her mother has expressed her concern. She's still doing it. Mm-hmm. Her husband and father has expressed concern and still doing it. So mom's going to do what she wants to do.
Right. And I don't know that are there social ramifications later in life over something like this? I mean, it might sound like we got a codependence thing going on maybe, or I don't know. This is the way that mom's showing love, but I don't know that there are going to be ramifications later. I mean, if she was 22 and she was carrying her kid from the dorm, then I think we got a problem.
That's just CrossFit at this point, right?
Kristen.
I think this is he needs to go to the next pediatrician appointment, and he needs to bring it up to the pediatrician.
I guess so. I mean, physically, I think it's probably a therapist's.
No, it's not even that. Pediatricians now, as far as milestones and stuff like that, it's more than just physical with the pediatrician. Like, I feel like a pediatrician is well equipped to weigh in on this as well as a therapist.
Burt Show listener Chuck wants in on this. Chuck, what you got?
Last week, my daughter, who's 15, wanted me to pick her up and hold her at Lowe's, and I did it. I was like, okay, whatever. I can only do it for a little while because she's 15, but yeah, man. And I don't really think it's a problem. It'll work itself out. If mom can't hold her anymore, mom can't hold her anymore for a long period of time. But she just wants to be cuddled. That's it.
All right, Chuck, I'm going to move my attention to you now. So this 15, now, was this like a jokey thing? Like this is what you used to do? Or was she serious?
Yeah. I used to carry her all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big guy, and it was never a big deal, not for a long, long time. But, now she's 15, I'm older, I don't work out as much, and so she's a lot heavier.
She's also 15. Look, when I do a leg day and I'm hurting, I'm calling you. I want you carrying me out of the gym, dude. Kristen.
I'm impressed if 15 even wants anything to do with her parents,
Right.
so I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, like suddenly it's cute.
Yeah.
Mo, what you got?
I'm jealous. My mom, as soon as my legs worked, told me that you was on your own. I don't know what's going on.
The Burt Show.
We're all shopping for essentials online these days, and now you can get rewarded for it. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping. The essentials have never felt more rewarding. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding to apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.